Hello.
Hello.
Hi. I am for some reason not able to get onto the Wi-Fi.
Oh, well, that's not good.
I know it's running test diagnostics right now. So if they don't show up, you may just be running this.
Okay,
Okay. All right. I'm gonna mute myself while I try to connect to internet.
cool.
Hello.
Hey, Brian, how are you?
Good.
How's it going?
Just popping in to see if anyone else is popping in here.
Well, you're the first one so far,
Huh.
but we're just getting started.
All
How's
right.
your week? How's it starting off for you?
It's starting out okay.
No complaints?
I'll know more by Friday. A
That makes sense.
couple of things in the works. So a
Okay. Like what? What do you got going on?
couple of quotes out there. I just got this email from this guy. It says, just wanted to reach out and let you know I'm still reviewing my choice of partners and will let you know if you're selected by this Friday. So I'm thinking about how to craft my response. What are your suggestions?
I would ask if there's anything more you can do, if they have any questions or concerns.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would try to get in front of it as much as possible. but
Yep.
I think that's if they're looking at other MSPs as well, then maybe your hands are tied.
Yeah,
Why are they
they
looking at
are.
other vendors?
Yeah. So okay.
Is there a reason that they're looking at other vendors, or is that part of their process that they do a
Yeah,
bunch one time?
it's a part of their process that they had to get a couple of bids.
Yeah, they got to get 3 quotes or
Yep.
something.
So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say, Mark, thank you for getting back to me. What do you think?
Yeah. Thanks for letting me know. Let me know if there's anything else I can do or if you have any other questions. And if you want, you could ask if there's anything you can do that would increase the chance of you guys being selected. That's what I would do.
All right. Yep, I'm gonna do that. Right. So like I said, this Friday I'll be either in a better mood or not.
Yeah, and I would also schedule a follow-up with them regardless, just to
Yeah,
have it already on the calendar.
yeah,
Hopefully that will help sway their position one way or another, you know?
yeah. Thanks for getting back to me. Let me know if there's anything you need from me to assist in your decision. All righty. Well, that's it for me. I was hoping someone else would pop on. I could just listen to what they were looking for or what they were trying to think about.
Yeah, nobody else came on yet,
Okay.
but it is early.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm gonna stay on and see. Hopefully somebody will pop on.
Sounds good.
All righty. Actually, Nick, I'm going to take off because I want to reach out to Kevin on this and see if he's got any suggestions too. So
Okay.
I'll talk to you a little later. You guys
All
take
right.
care. Bye.
Good luck on that if I don't hear from you.
Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
Hello.
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 Hi,
What up?
this is JC.
I see that.
I was jumping on to maybe say hello to the new clients, introduce myself. And so, hey, how are you doing?
I'm doing
Well, I'm happy to talk to a live person today.
all right.
So there's that.
Have you been working on the list?
Yes, I started today. Well, I started yesterday and then I wasn't getting anywhere. And I was like, okay, it's a Monday. So I sent a bunch of LinkedIn connections to all the people that I will be calling today, tomorrow, and Thursday, and possibly Friday, depending on how it goes.
Talk,
So,
talk to any people?
I mean, I talked to a couple of gatekeepers.
And they said,
Let me transfer you to his voicemail. He's not available, and or she's not available. What do they always say? That's what they always say. They're programmed to say that.
yeah,
So, but then I got a couple of voicemails that were full.
nice.
So, yeah, I can't even leave a message. But I have a great email that's going to be going out. And
Okay.
then I guess as soon as they warm up, Lisa 2.0. We're recording right now, aren't we?
No. Oh, yeah, but I think I can say.
Yeah, then
I hate the recording. Yeah, we are recording.
okay, so we could have this conversation offline. I can't. What now? Who's at the door? Hang on a sec. So I thought you were going to GrowCon also.
I'm at GrowCon.
Oh, you are? How's it
Yeah.
going?
I think we'll get some signups for TechSellerate.
Okay.
I had some good conversations with a vendor and a distributor. The setup is kind of weird. I think it's smaller than last year.
Yeah?
So and like the booth time has been sporadic. The breakout session, like where Pete spoke yesterday, was at 6 p.m. and there was 5 other breakouts at the same time. So it's like, I don't know. It's kind of weird.
Was it the same time? Was it in December also?
Yeah.
Do you think maybe it's because of, or like if you're saying it's weird, but does that mean weird like there's a good turnout or not as
No, I mean
much?
it's yeah, the time of the year is definitely a factor because the last year's was the same time of the year, but
Uh-huh.
like the layout is odd. Like they have like the main like I guess it's like the ballroom where they're doing like the main stuff, like the keynote and like the big speeches, but they have all the vendors in there too. So our stands or our booths are like all around the outside of that and all the tables in the middle where everyone sits. And then they have like sessions where the vendors are separated from the MSPs. Like we have our own sessions basically to attend.
Uh-huh.
And then
I've been
and then
flashing things. I don't remember a thing that we just spoke about.
you don't what?
The light flash. I said I've been
Oh,
flashing Men in Black, flashing
yeah,
things.
I got you. I got you.
All right. I was like, I'm not that much older than you.
No, 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 no. I'm just, these events make me brain dead, kind of.
You look exhausted.
I didn't stay up too late. Pete kind of kept me out last night because he wanted to drink some beers and watch football, and I was tired from the drive because he came over on Sunday, but
Right.
made it happen.
And what did Alex take the red eye in from San Diego or?
Yeah, but she went into Fort Lauderdale first, and then had a connecting flight to get here.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, yeah, she's crazy.
Yeah, I don't even know how she does it.
I saw her I saw her for a little bit, and then I walked her because she came straight to the venue, and we're staying at a different hotel. So she's
Mhm.
like, I need to go back before like the nighttime stuff starts because we basically had like a free afternoon. So I was like, I have TechSellerate, so why don't I walk with you so I can help you bring all your shit, and then we'll see you this afternoon.
Do you have the people you spoke to? Like, can I send them out the TechSellerate information or
Nah, they got the information because they got the link and everything. So
okay.
it's just now getting them to freaking sign up before this event's over.
Did you get anybody to sign up for the contest? The
What
client that
content?
the one I'm working on, the RMM.
No,
Or did you
I
not
did
bring the
not.
touchpad?
No. So the booth time yesterday was from 7 to 8 p.m.
W-
So that means at that time, most of the people were already in the lobby hanging out.
Right.
And then
Or
they did
just
like a
finishing
party
up
outside
dinner.
by the pool from 8 to 10, but it was too loud
Okay.
to talk.
Awesome.
So because they had a live band.
I mean, that's awesome that they had a live band and that people kind of get a chance to chill, but it
Yeah,
shouldn't
but then
be that loud.
like the vendors have had a hard time doing anything.
Right. Well, I mean, my man's a DJ. It shouldn't be that loud that you can't speak to each other. Like
Right.
in any situation where there's music, unless you're like at a, like an outdoor
Nightclub.
like Sunfest type concert and you're expecting it, like you're,
No,
you're
this
there to
was
just be social.
yeah, this was loud enough that it was kind of hard to talk to the people sitting at the same table.
So did anybody show up for office hours or just me?
Brian jumped in briefly.
Yeah, did he get answers to some of the questions he was going over yesterday? Did he go
I
into
do
that with
not
you?
know what he was going over yesterday, but yes, he is waiting on a yes or no from a prospect whether they're going to do a deal or not.
Yeah, so he was inquiring yesterday, which Alex told him to take it to office hours and stuff, but because then it could go more detailed into it. Um, one of his concerns is that, they're kind of new in the arena, the CMMC stuff, and they're kind of new to that. And like when they're trying to compete against people that are more well known and people that have been in the industry longer, and maybe have more references, like how do you kind of combat that? So it's like,
That was his question yesterday.
yeah, that's what he was discussing yesterday. That was one of his concerns. And then what was the other one? Um, I don't know. I'll have to go back and watch the recording. So there's that. So yeah. So yeah, I was so bored with like leaving messages. Rachel was asking for the signatures. So I'm like, wait a second, I can scroll in on my birthday card. And I was like, well, that was fun for 5 minutes.
I think she has my signature from
If not, she now has it for my birthday card.
Perfect.
I forged it for you. The magic
Thank
of
you.
technology. You're welcome. I was like, that's
At
it.
least forge it for something good, like buy something.
No, I mean, you can't even read it. What? I'll
Uh,
just start coming and shopping in Miami and be like, here, Nick Sultan. I
I'm Nick
got you.
Sultan.
Yeah. They'll be like, we know Nick. Here you go.
No, Nick.
We know Nick.
I don't got money to go shopping.
I am literally like, um, when you get like overtired and you like get giddy, except I'm not overtired. I'm just like, I don't know. It's Tuesday. I don't know. I'm just like in the crazy mood right now.
Yeah, I hear you.
So I need to get back to calling and you need to get back at staring at an empty screen until somebody might show up.
Yeah, I'm hoping I can just get dressed and leave.
Um, I mean, turn the camera off and you could get dressed while you're waiting for someone to come on. Just don't leave the camera on.
Just me in the background getting dressed.
With the blurred out background, that'd be funny. I mean, for an HR nightmare, that is.
What HR?
Exactly. So some of our clients might have HR.
Yeah, but we're not internal. I can't do anything.
No, I know. I'm just messing
Thank
with you.
God.
Right? Absolutely. We wouldn't have as
Yeah.
much fun if we had HR. I had when I worked
Fair.
for CompUSA.
HR is not going to stop me.
No, so back in the day, this is back in, I want to say 97 or 98. And I only say this to preface the kind of guy he was. I worked with this guy who was Cuban and like raised strict Cuban, like where the women are barefoot and pregnant and cooking in the kitchen and the men are the breadwinners and like just really strict in that
Yep.
kind
Old
of way.
school.
Yeah, that's the word I was looking for, old school. So he came over and he made some comments, which I'll tell you another time. But I was like, if you would go back to your desk and answer your phone as much as you would come over here and complain about, because I beat him every month in sales numbers, you might sell something. Just why don't you try it? That's that like thing. And I picked up the receiver, it's on your phone, like check your voicemail, call your customers back, just sales 101 stuff. What? Just go try it. See if you can sell something and beat me this month. And then I would just like dismiss him. It didn't he didn't bother me at all. And back in the day we didn't have the video and stuff like that. Like half my customers had never even met me in person.
Right.
So I wasn't offended, but one of the other people that I worked with was offended. 3 days of HR stuff. 3 days because of his comments that all of us in the corporate division had to sit in. 3 days of missing sales, 3 days of like my customers thinking I was ignoring them. And I've always been like customer service is like when I tell you I'm gonna call you back, I call you back. When I tell you I'm gonna do something, I do something and I follow up on it. Like I just
Right.
don't when I tell you my reports are done, my reports are done. So I was like, we need a break. We need a break. I was like, I need to go to the bathroom. And I'd go and like check my messages and call a couple people back. Yeah, it was crazy. 3 full days.
God.
Yep. I'll tell you what the comment was another time.
I look forward to that.
Yeah. So, but this guy he just was relentless and I just kept dismissing him. Like, I think he was more aggravated, not so much that I beat him in sales, but that he couldn't get under my skin. I was like just too busy. Like I was like, nah, I gotta sell something. I gotta sell something. So I was pushing hardware. So it was
That's a
beautiful.
good time.
Yeah, I'm sure everybody has some kind of HR story in especially in this industry.
Huh.
Not in the tech seller, not in our industry, but I mean in tech to begin with. So
I don't think I have any real HR stories or things that I did.
well, that's because you're very professional, and I don't. And as far as HR type stuff like that would get you reported or whatever, like I feel like you are the kind
Yeah.
of person who knows who you can joke with, who you can push the limits with. Like I feel like you're pretty in tune to that, you
Yeah,
know.
you're probably right about that.
So yeah, I mean, I respect how professional you are, and I love our banter. So, but I
Did I tell you
definitely
I'm
feel
having
like
another
if
kid?
wait, what?
Did I tell you I'm having another kid?
You did not. Congratulations. How far along?
She's due in May.
Oh, that's far along.
I'm
You're
having
like
another girl.
hmm.
2 girls and shutting down the factory.
So a friend of mine just reached out to me and he is having a second child and it is also a girl. I am calling her payback. So I was like, just remember, Steve, girls like guys when they're older that are just like their daddies. He's like, you need to just shut up. Just stop
Please,
talking
can you
right
please
now.
stop? Please stop.
Well, I went to high school with this guy. I don't know what you were like in high school. So he's like, he's like, can you just put away bail money? I'm like, nope. That's what you got mommy and daddy for. I just get to sit back and watch the show.
That would be the same response, basically.
You're a good guy, though.
Yeah, but I was a troublemaker.
Well, that's very different than being a player.
Oh, I was that too.
Of course you are. Yeah, well, I'm just gonna pray for you now.
Thank you.
When you get to your teenage years.
I think I'm just gonna move out from the time the first one turns 12 until the second one turns like 21 and just be absent for like 10 years.
So, I have two older stepdaughters that are 25 and 23,
Yeah.
and they're 10 and 12 years older than Sadie. And the best advice I ever got was that around the age 11, 12, aliens come down and suck the brains right out of their heads. And then around 21, 22, they get them back.
That's exactly why I said those ages.
Exactly. You just remember me this piece of advice, which I'm trying to teach my man right now. Actually, I've been trying to teach it to him for 25 years, but the more pushback you give daughters, especially from daddy, the more they're all in.
Fuck.
More they're all in. Yep. I love dating the boys that drove my father crazy. The more my father got aggravated, the more I was like, yes. Didn't even date him because I liked him. I dated him because my dad didn't. That was terrible. Yep. Okay, well, look at that. You've only got 16 more minutes.
Pound it down.
Alex is going to love our conversation on the recording today.
Not
Do
gonna
these
listen to
go
it.
out automatically to the clients?
I don't think the recording goes to anybody. I think it's internal.
Oh, okay.
I hope
right.
if they shouldn't be recorded at all, because if we have one client on and they're talking about something that they don't want another one of our clients hearing, and they happen to be recording, like for instance, Steven's autopilot was on, we shouldn't be having that.
I agree with you as far as the clients having their own personal recording devices on. And I know that like for our Monday and Thursday pipeline stuff, that's like for training purposes and so that the clients can go back and review it. What? Another person at the door. They literally just delivered what, 10 minutes ago? What did he go out to the truck, have lunch, and then decide to bring in the rest?
That seems possible.
I think so. Today's like all the deliveries.
Delivery
Okay.
Central.
Hold on. I'll be back.
Well, before movie premiere, I got there a little bit early and sat down. So my friend told me to get my ass off my seat and ask these celebrities what their favorite Ferraris were, and that's exactly what I did. All the celebrities were there, but I got the head of Red Bull Racing first, Christian Horner. What's your favorite Ferrari?
Well, that was very odd.
Not a package?
No, it was, but I was like, thank you, have a good day. And he's like, no, thank you, I appreciate that. I was like, do people not say thank you when you deliver their stuff?
Probably not. People
I
are shitty.
guess. I guess.
People are shitty.
Okay, so I knew I had something to ask you. The contest for the Sonos things, when are the winners going to be picked? So a better question, since you don't have the date. When I first called off the previous list, the couple of people that I talked to, I was like, well, you know what? If you have a great sound system, the holidays are coming up, this will make a great gift. And then I realized I didn't know if we were doing it in time for the holidays. So should I not say that?
I would say probably not, because to do the drawing, buy it and ship it, we'd have to do it like in the next 2 weeks. And I
Right,
don't think
and
it's gonna happen, because I think we can't do the drawing until we've actually gotten all the surveys.
Well, not only that, but I mean, I have 1,000 calls. There's no way they're going to be all done in time
Exactly.
for us to. Okay, all right. I just figured I
Yeah,
should
my
stop.
my gut immediately was like January 15th, that week.
Okay,
of
well, fair
January.
enough. So I could say if you already have a great sound system, maybe you have a birthday coming up, it would make a great gift. That's a better plan.
Say it can be the sound system for your man cave.
Or your female cave.
Your person cave.
Yes.
Your they them cave.
Whatever pronoun you are, cave.
You can identify as a paperclip, for fuck's sake, so it can be the paperclips cave.
My daughter's in middle school. Let me not even tell you the craziest things I hear right now.
Oh, I don't want to know. Dude,
Do you know what a
please give me
furry
a horror
is?
story. I can't.
You know what a furry is?
And I'm already like stressed out about what I'm gonna do with school.
With when your kids go to school?
Yeah.
Um, I will tell you, my older two girls went to regular public school, and my daughter goes to a charter school. And I literally just had an issue today with the teacher. Again, story for offline, but literally she was offended. My daughter was late for class and like was defending why she was late, and the teacher didn't like it. So without going into all the details, that I asked for the teacher to call because I like to hear both sides of the story, because my daughter needs to apologize, she will do so.
Right.
And this teacher was like, and I don't understand why I needed to call you. And I explained what I just explained to you. And she was being nasty. And I was like, you do know that talking to parents is like part of the job. Like,
Yeah.
it's like just like a physician has to talk to his patients, teachers have to talk to parents. And she was like, don't tell me my job. Are you a teacher? And I'm like, no, but my mother was. And of course, she had nothing to say to that. But yeah, so that was.
So yeah, people just suck. Basically,
So,
what you're
I
saying.
mean, the middle school years, like, I think whether you're in private, charter, public, I think all kids go through that like awkward middle school kind of phase, and I don't think you can avoid it. Um, private school, I would imagine you have more of the entitlement to a degree. Um, especially if you're in like a private school that's like, the really, really rich kids, and maybe you're not so rich, like, I feel like because when my older girls were in middle school, they had the No Child Left Behind Act was in place. And if your zone school was a D or an F rated, you got a choice to pick which school you wanted them to go to. They had to bus you in the whole 9 yards. Um, and it depended every year, like what the school was rated, whether you could have that choice. And my oldest daughter went to Polo Park Middle School, which is in Wellington, out by the Equestrian Center. And so, even though it was public school, it was the money area. And I mean, at the time, my daughter had just been born, and we had one salary, and we were doing fine, but we weren't like rich.
Yeah, not like wealthy like these people.
Right. And my daughter, my oldest daughter, she went and she picked out the sneakers that she wanted, and she loved them. Loved them. And the first day of school, people were like, "Where'd you get your sneakers? Kmart?" And like,
Yikes.
yeah, she was like, "I need new sneakers." And I'm like, I can't return shoes once you've worn them. Like, why do you need new sneakers? You love these sneakers. Like, and
Right.
she really, truly loved them.
That
And
sucks.
she was so devastated. She really
That's
was.
crappy.
It is. So I think just that middle school is just,
Tough.
you teach your daughters to
Oh,
be
middle
strong.
schoolers are pricks.
Yeah, they're not nice. None of them.
Right.
None of them. Even my daughter has her moments, but for the most part, she finds my daughter's been getting bullied. So, um, and my daughter's elementary school, she went to a Hebrew day school,
Okay.
and everything that they did was kindness counts, kindness matters. It was all about being kind, no matter what the circumstances was. She never had a crossword with a teacher. She They even had teachers going through like mindfulness training. And so one of the teachers made like this kind of like yoga room, and she had like a yoga ball in there. So if the kids needed to like just come and take a breath, they could do that. And all bets are off when she got to middle school. The first week of school.
Boom.
Say about that later. Um, yeah. So middle school is just that awkward age. But if you teach the girls to be strong, independent, like speak their mind, but don't necessarily speak it to a teacher that's mean. So yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I think 8 minutes to spare. You could probably guess no one's coming.
Yeah, I'm bouncing.
Yes, I have to get back to calling.
Have fun.
Thank you for human interaction. I appreciate you.
No problem. Anytime.
All
Almost
right.
anytime.
Yeah, during office hours. I'll
All right, I'll
talk with
talk to
you
you.
later.
Bye.
Bye.